Hi, I'm with Priya Malik, the latest evictee from Bigg Boss House. Priya, first of all, I want to ask you how was your experience in the house so far? And being a wildcard entrant, you went so far on the show. How was the entire journey like?
It's been an amazing, exhilarating experience, full of ups and downs. I'm glad that it wasn't easy. I'm glad that it wasn't difficult. I'm glad that it was a bit of both. It was easy at times, it was difficult at times, it was good, bad and ugly, just how life is, because ultimately this show is about people living together and being in lifelike situations. So I'm glad the way it turned out.
So close to the finale, and you just, how was that feeling when you were told that, Priya, you could leave the house? You were seen crying, you got all emotional. How was it that time when you got to know?
Story of my life. Happened with me before. It's usually the case with me, like, you pick up a glass of water and you bring the cup to the lip and there's that slip. And that's exactly what happened again. So it was definitely a shock to the system. I wasn't 100% sure that I will win the show, but I knew that I've done enough to be at least in the top 5, especially because I used to look at it from a weekly perspective, and I felt that I had had a good week compared to quite a few others in the house who had had a considerably slow week. So was I expecting to be out at this eviction? No. I was frankly disappointed, but life is what it is, so you've got to get on with it.
And comparing to your previous experience, how would you rate your experience in Bigg Boss, the present Bigg Boss?
There's a dramatic difference. There's such a huge difference. And I knew that as an audience because I've watched Bigg Boss and I've watched Big Brother before. And I've always maintained that Big Brother is the child and Bigg Boss is the father. And definitely the case. The tasks are tougher. It's mentally, physically and emotionally a lot more draining compared to Big Brother, which is a much milder version of the show. So, yeah.
What's your equation with Rishabh? My mom was seen teasing you about Rishabh and your chemistry.
Yeah.
So what was the equation with Rishabh like?
It was more of a mother-child thing. He's a kid. And I guess I became quite protective of him in the house, which is my instinct by nature. If I see someone who is being constantly underestimated, someone who is being misunderstood, it's the social consciousness in me that stands up, no matter if it's Rishabh or anyone else. Otherwise, we share a great equation. We've been friends from day one. And I, as a person, I don't get friendly with people too easily. So the fact that I felt that organic connection with him. I kept going, and I always respected that between us. And I'm glad that our friendship was full of disagreements and fights, and we didn't agree on everything, which is great because that's a sign of a healthy equation, that you don't just agree because the other person is your friend. You agree with them when you think they are right, and when you think they're wrong, you say, you know what, hang on, friend, you're wrong here, and we did just that. And it was more of a sibling rivalry, I would say. We were more like two kids where one understands the other, but still there are differences. So it was more of that, and I knew that Imam would bring that because, yeah.
Do you have a plan in mind that this is how I'm going to play the game?
I am a strategic person by nature, and I've got no qualms. I'm unapologetically just the mind. So I definitely had a plan in mind because I had seen the show as an audience. And when I say a plan in mind, I mean my equations with people. I had kind of thought, oh, I might not like this person, I might not like that. And I used to observe the house dynamics really carefully because the house did have some dynamics which people never used to talk about, like the cool group. Somehow no one had spoken about it till the moment I entered the house. And to me as an audience, it was clearly visible that there was a group being consolidated, who was the leader, who was following the patterns. I even knew the hierarchies in that group. Like if that group had to eliminate each other, I knew exactly in what order they will, and that's actually the order the group has followed. I knew Prince was going to be on top. I knew it would be Kishwar, and then I knew it would be Suyash. I knew Keith and Rochelle were at the bottom of that group, and I knew that they would be the first ones to distance themselves away. So you kind of understand these things by watching, and I always knew that.
Who are presently in the house?
I will start with Keith. Keith is a great guy. He has got a heart of gold, he's genuine, but he often does not speak his mind. Or I would rather say he often doesn't speak his heart. If you've got a heart of gold, if in your heart you know what's right, what's wrong, you better say it. And I guess that's where Keith is going wrong. He needs to speak up more and follow his mind rather than someone else's mind, and not be chained to your partner, because at the end of the day, a relationship, people call it a bond, but it's not supposed to be a bond that is tied up with chains, and I guess that's where he's going wrong. The next person I would talk about would be Rochelle. Rochelle is a sweet girl. She's got that sweet, cutesy side, which I'm sure everyone has seen. She's emotional. We all are. We have all got our tear glands in our eyes, biologically speaking. But she also has a strategic side that she doesn't talk about much. She plots, she plans. And I think if you're doing it, do it openly, because there's no harm in doing that, especially if you are doing that. So I guess that's one thing that she needs to bring to the core a little bit more. And also, because they've gone in as a couple, I guess just respecting each other a little bit more, especially on national television. I've always believed that a relationship, and because I'm married, I know exactly, I've been in a relationship since I was like 12 years old or something. But at the end of the day, it's their relationship and they know it the best. Prince. I never got along with Prince, except the last 3 days, actually. Prince is, again, a good guy, but there is a lack of genuinity that I feel. I could be wrong, this is just one person's opinion. And his way of playing the game, I will not say it's wrong, I will say it's not my style. I don't want to attack people in groups. I don't want to collectively play. I don't want to be a leader, even though I'm a teacher, and a lot of people think that I would want to be that, but at the end of the day, a teacher is not a leader, but a guide. And I guess he's gone wrong in a lot of places. Lack of genuinity, not being openly strategic, and playing in a group. Vandana, interesting. Mandana is too afraid to show her real self. She's not vulnerable, or she doesn't want to be vulnerable. She has said a lot of things on the show which are openly racist, like go back to Australia, even though she's herself from a foreign country. And I guess she should be the one person who understands how it feels when you're from somewhere else. And even though I'm actually Indian, I was born here, I was brought up here, my parents live here, I've got overseas citizenship of India as well, along with my Australian citizenship. So it was a shock to the system a little bit. But at the end of the day, Mandana is a good player. She knows her audience a little too well. I guess she's got a strong publicity team outside that has worked in her favor. Should she win the show? No. Can she win the show? Yes. Coming to Rishabh, genuine guy, heart of gold, definitely a child by heart, and I guess somewhere I had recognized that thing about him, that childish nature. He definitely has faults, he definitely has weaknesses. I've clearly seen where he has failed in the show, but I've also seen where he has won hearts on the show. I've seen the genuine side as well, and I think he's an entertaining character. In a short span of time, he has made enough of an impact that I guess a lot of other people have not been able to make, even though they have been on the show for a lot longer. So I guess he definitely deserves to be a winner.